It's my life. Lazy. It's my life. I wanna shopping. It's my life. Money. Yeah.
Alright, what is up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flipping Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. Another day. I don't even know what day it is, in all honesty. I think it's Tuesday. So if it is Tuesday, or if it's not Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Oh, welcome. I have actually cleared out the car a little bit from yesterday. I have a decent haul that I came across yesterday. Super cool. It did also fill up the front passenger seat, but I also ran out of room in the little dresser, organizer, compartment things, and I had to go buy some more. So I had to at least partially clear out the car in order to do that. Now, previous to that, the car was empty, so this was a very, very decent gig. Matter of fact, it happened at one store. I'm not going to say it's the biggest haul I've ever pulled out, although I do believe it was the most expensive one I've ever pulled out of one store. So I was happy about that. It took 2 trips, and the only reason I'm happy about it is because there's money in it. I actually took 2 trips into the store to get what they had available, and then another trip later on in the day to get more storage space, more of those, I'm going to call them dressers for lack of a better word, because that's what it reminds me of. It's a 3-tier, 3-drawer dresser looking thing. So I was able to pick up one full size one of those and one half size, because that's what fits on the shelf. And in the configuration that I have, I needed a full 1.5 one, so I could fit both of those on one trip, so I did. Huge haul, guys. In one store, what will be realistic unrealized profit at this point, about $1,250. So just phenomenal. I'm so super excited. I definitely need inventory in to get inventory out. Things are moving. Matter of fact, eBay is up like 27% month over month. It has been up for the last, I think, 2 weeks rolling. Even my impressions have edged up. Everything's up. Long story short, which is phenomenal to see the beginning of Q4, because the end of Q3 was starting to get a little sketchy. It really was. But nevertheless, and especially the Q4 expansion, right? You know, if I was doing what one day I may have to do and say, okay, I made this much profit, and I got this much back in cost of goods, so I have the cost of goods money to go back out and acquire new product, you know, and hopefully a little bit of the profit to build the business. But if I ever get there, then that might be worrisome. At the moment, I still have such a nice backlog, even dating back to Christmas 2022, that I've just been steadily buying more product. And in all honesty, there is more product coming into the store than what's going out as far as monies, but that's because it came out in 2022 and there was a big clearance freeze, so to speak. So I am 99% retail arbitrage for those that are new, but right now clearance is plenty in my neck of the woods. Either way, sales are up, phenomenal. New product in, phenomenal. I like the word phenomenal, so that's phenomenal. All right. Still waiting on the door cables for the doors. They came from China because I tried to save $1 and didn't realize I was waiting 6 weeks. So I can handle that stuff when it gets here. The shipping container, I bought a grinder from Harbor Freight. I have been working down the far side of the trailer, the one that I don't see, the biggest side that I don't see all the time, because I know if I do that one last, I may never get to it, so I'm going to do it first, followed by the roof. But I have been grinding off all of the rust. I say all that I've gotten to. I'm not finished yet with it, but I've been painting along the way. Actually had quite a few. I had bought primer for this, but then I realized I had quite a few spray cans of unused paint that I've accumulated over the years. So I've actually been using that to do the first few coats of paint for the trailer. That way I can run through those. And at $10 a can for spray paint now, like, oh my gosh, it's nice to have 4 or 5 cans that I've never used. So I've been working through that. I am slowly working on putting the fence back from where the shipping container came in. I bought a post hole digger. My ground, it hasn't rained here in Texas in 16 years. So the ground is like super tough. We did get some sprinkles today, but not much of anything. But yeah, it seems like 16 years. So every time I take out the dog, I work on that for a few minutes, and I end up taking the dog out quite often. So eventually that will take care of itself. One hole out of the 5 that I'm doing the bolt up fence is actually almost complete as far as the depth. The original fence that was in there, they had only dug the post down to 1 foot, when in reality you're supposed to have 2 foot for the post. And the resulting fact was that the fence was wobbly the whole time I had it. It's a brand new fence, and shortly after I bought the place, the whole thing started doing this. Long story short, I'm hoping this bolt up fence that will allow me to will not only be sturdy, but will allow me in the future, either as more trailers come in or as I move this one back out, it will allow me to pull the fence down in that area within 20-30 minutes, pull the trailers out and put the fence back up within 20 or 30 minutes. That's the design that I'm going with. So one hole is almost done, ready for concrete, and J-bolts, these little bolts that hook into the concrete while it's still wet, and allows me to do the bolt-up fence that I have designed. So I'm hoping that it'll be sturdy. The brackets are designed for fences, so we'll see. It should work, I think, but we'll just see how it goes. Let me see. So that's the car so far, the fence, the sales, the product. I do have a little bit more room in the car, as you can see. So I'm currently at the store. I am on my way to see Dad. I've got to drop him off some stuff. He's out of tea. He lost his remote, needs another one. So I got to do all of that. And but yeah, I do have some room in here. The passenger seat is empty, so maybe this store will be clearancing out on the same stuff that I got at the last store. The good news of today, oh my goodness, is that it is cooler outside here in Texas. We're hitting 80-degree weather. The windows being up doesn't kill me anymore. So I do believe the videos will get more consistent, even though I'm not leaving the house every day. So at least it won't be torture to get the videos out before I just like melt. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope sales are ticking up for you. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.